Hello everyone. As we have discussed about single linked list in the previous classes in the same lecture series, now we are going to discuss doubly linked list. See what is the difference between doubly linked list and a single linked list. In single linked list we used to have one pointer holds the address of the next node, and here we will be having two pointers. If you observe this definition, okay, this linked list is a chain of nodes. Okay, each node contains one value and two pointers. Okay, so one field for data value and two fields for pointers. Okay, so these pointers used to refer for the left pointer refers to the previous node and the right pointer refers to the next node. Okay, and see the left pointer, the right pointer of any node used to point to the immediate node like this, and the left pointer points to the just before node. Okay, right. And I would like to tell you that each node, each list consists of one head and one tail, and tail means last node holds null as the next address because there are no further nodes to link, and head node holds null as a previous because there are no previous nodes to the head, because head is the first node itself. Okay, and let us get into the discussion about the implementation of a node. A node, as I told you, consists of three values, three members. Okay, and one is value and two among them are pointers. Left pointer is called previous, right pointer is called next. And here I have declared a structure, and one member is data to hold the value. Okay, and I have another pointer prev, star prev of the same structure type. So this is a self-referential structure. Okay, because this prev, that is previous, will hold the address of the previous node. Okay, and similarly I will be having another pointer next to hold the address of the next node. Okay, and similarly I am also declaring head and tail, two pointers. Okay, so head refers to the first node, tail refers to the last node of the list. Now let us get into the discussion. See here, a node creation. Okay, so to create a node I am using this particular logic, that is I am using an mllog function. Using mllog I am allocating memory for a node. Okay, here this is the first node, so I am naming it as head node. Okay, so if there is sufficient memory in the computer, okay, memory will be allocated. If there is no sufficient memory in the computer, then this mllog function returns null. That is why I am verifying whether memory is successfully allocated or not. So if head is equal to null, that means memory is not allocated. When memory is not allocated, we cannot go forward with this program. So there we will quit. We will stop going further. Okay, from the program we will quit from the program. And then the next step, if memory is successfully allocated, then we will start creating the linked list. Okay, so for the first node, let us say I am taking a number, a value into the variable num. Okay, after taking a value to variable, I will assign that value to head data, because head data is the data is a member of this node and it is the pointer. Head data holds the data part of that head node. Okay, so I am assigning number to that, and then I will assign null to the head next, because there are no further nodes, only head node exists, only one node exists, because I just have started creating this linked list, right? And what about head previous? There are no previous nodes also, so that is why, and head previous will always be null only. Okay, so head previous is equal to null, right? So and what about the tail? See, there are no further nodes, only one node exists. Then we will call the same node as head and same node as tail. Okay, so that is why I wrote tail is equal to head, right? Then head and tail are pointing to the same node. Head and tail are pointing to the same node, which is having previous as null and next as null, and having a data value 10. Now let us proceed by creating more nodes and linking them together. Okay, so I have used this code to create a new node. I have a new pointer called new node. Okay, so using malloc function I will allocate memory to this. Later I will read a number, that is a data value, and assign that number to the new node data, so that a node is created and 20 is assigned to that. And the newly created node is the last node, so the new node next is null. I have assigned a null to the new node next because the new node itself is the last node. Last node next is always null, right? And what about the link between these two? We will create a link between these two doing this. New node previous is equal to tail. Means what? What is tail currently? The first node is the tail currently. So that node address, first node address is assigned to the new node previous, that pointer. Okay. Then a link will be established between a new node and first node. Later I will write tail next, that is the first node next is equal to new node. Then first node's next pointer, second pointer, holds the address of the second node. Okay, and now what is the new tail? Okay, now two nodes exist in this link. So okay, in this linked list, so the last node is the tail node. That is why I will make new node as tail. Okay, then if I make new node as tail, tail pointer points to the new node, right? Now one node is created and linked. Now I want to create a new node and link it like this. I want to create one more node, link it like this. Okay, so the same code segment will be repeatedly executed in order to achieve this. Okay, right. If you want, you can copy this code and try running this code and execute it in your computer. Okay, you can pause the video and note down this code. Okay, please understand, here in the fourth line 3 is printed unwantedly. Okay, please ignore that 3. Right, let me go with the further talk. Okay, now I want to display, I have created a list and I want to display this list. Okay, so there are two possibilities in the doubly linked list, that I can display elements from the head to tail or from tail to head. In fact, that is one of the advantages of doubly linked list. You can travel through the what we can call linked list from head or tail. There are both directions allowed. Okay, now let me start from head. So I will take a pointer, temporary pointer called temp is equals to head. That means I am starting from first node. Okay, so temp pointing the first node, and here I took a loop and I am verifying whether temp is not equals to null or not, because whenever temp is equal to null, that means there is no further nodes to traverse, so we will stop process there. Here temp is not equals to null, so I will get into the loop and display temp data. So 10 will be displayed. Again I will make temp is equal to temp next, means temp point to the next node. When temp is pointing to the next node, I will display temp data again, so 20 will be displayed. Again I will make temp is equal to temp next, so temp to the next node. Again 30 will be displayed. Same will be repeated again and 40 will be displayed. Now temp is equal to temp next means what? What is temp next here? Temp next is null. So null is assigned to temp. Now temp is equals to null. So the condition will get failed. So failure condition, you will come out from the loop. So that is a process. Okay. Now we will see how to display elements from tail. Okay. So let me start the traverse from tail. Okay. So I will assign temp is equal to tail, right? And temp is not equals to null, so that I will display temp data 40 will be displayed. Now previously I have done temp is equal to temp next. Now I am doing temp is equal to temp previous. I am traversing in reverse order. So temp will point to the third node now. Then you will display 30, that is third node's data value. Again temp is equal to temp previous, so temp will point to the second node now. Now it will display 20, right? Again temp is equal to temp previous, that means it will point to the first node. Now it will display 10, right? Now temp is equal to temp previous. What is temp previous here? Null. So null temp is equals to null, right? So here the condition is temp not equals to null, but temp is equals to null. So condition will get failed and we will come out from this loop. Okay, so this is how we will display elements traveling from tail, right? So I am telling you that there are two ways to traverse through the link, that double linked list, that one is from head to tail, another one is from tail to head. Suppose if you want to display an element which is nearer to the tail, you can start from tail. If you want to display some element which is nearer to the head, you can display from you can traverse from head and display the element. Okay, so like that we used to traverse through the list and display the elements, right? So if you have any queries in this, please mark comments in the comment section, so that I will try to reply as soon as possible. At the same time, you can ask me personal mail to my mail ID, right? And here I have provided my mail ID. Please note down this and you can mark a mail to me, so that I will try to reply. At the same time, see, if you want notifications, please subscribe to my channel and you'll get notifications. And please like the video if you understand the concept. Meet you soon.